I feel like they got such a reputation in like the 90s-ish of being like, guys talk about sex all the time.
No, we
and
don't.
no, they don't.
We really don't.
I wish you guys were so you
No,
guys
I
would learn
know.
something from each other.
Right.
I need you guys to
Then
go to a little cafe,
Maybe
get in
I
a
would
little
find
circle.
out where a
Yeah.
clitoris is.
Maybe.
Still don't know.
Welcome back to None of My Business. I'm your host, Sophia Benoit, and this is my co-host, Kelsey June Jensen.
Hello.
Today, we have a very exciting guest, Skyler Higley. He is a writer for Conan. You've written for After Midnight. You, very importantly, wrote for the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
And even more important than the Oscars,
Yeah.
you went to high school with Kelsey.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal.
That's really, I mean, it's interesting that we're here now,
Yeah.
right? Because that's
Skylar,
like
this-
over 10 years ago. The last time I thought about high school was actually texting you because there was a reunion and I was like,
Oh, right.
are you going? And you were like, no.
Fuck no.
And I was
Wait,
like,
did you go?
no.
Nobody that I am friends with from my high school, one person, wanted to go to my high school reunion, but I really wanted to go.
I'm kind of intrigued. I texted our friend Tyler about it, and he was like, "Are you
Yeah.
going?" And I was like, "No."
No.
But
This actually is a
we
really
shall
good
go.
feed into our show because the reason I want to go is for gossip and like
Right.
finding out information about people. Like I want to go and I want to be like, this person is going through a divorce. This person's pregnant. This
Where
person,
did you go to school?
Missouri.
Oh my
So
God.
Oh,
There's
it's gonna
gotta
be-
be gossip.
Yeah.
There's tons. There's so
Yeah.
much information I don't know because I don't follow all these people. Like a lo-
prison,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
a few dead people.
And
Incest,
everybody back home
assuming.
loves
Incest.
sharing everybody else's business. So
Of
like people
course.
would pull me aside and tell me things.
Mm-hmm.
So I that's why I wanted to go. And my best friend from back home, she doesn't really care. She's like, oh, like, I don't need to know that. I do.
Yeah, we're
I don't
also
know.
we're from a place that's like boring.
Yes, I feel like I'd be bored with what I learned.
There's not a lot of it'll be like, okay, everybody we know got married at 21,
Yes.
22, and then all
Okay.
got
3 or 4
divorced by
kids.
24.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
That
just
sounds like
like
fun.
we already know all that stuff
Yes.
from like a while ago. And now we're all
Mhm.
over. Everybody kind of figures their life out by the time that it gets to like the level where you feel like you would gossip about it. Like everybody does everything early
I
and
know.
then everybody's on their like healing journey, but they're like 27 and you're like, okay, this is supposed to happen later for everybody
I
else.
think that
Yes.
you guys are going to be really surprised by how much growth there is left
I
for
don't know.
everybody from your high school. And I don't mean personal growth at all. I mean growth of information.
That's
I don't-
true.
I think the people who would go though, would be like the people who are on the baseball team and like and who I wasn't friends with.
Yeah.
You know, like people who I'm just
That's
like
who I need
don't
information
care.
on. The people I'm friends with, I have information on. That's why I want to go.
You know what? I think you just highlighted it. I simply don't care.
I don't care.
I honestly did a lot to leave that life behind me.
Mhm.
Like truly
Yeah.
to like get out of those circumstances and not be that person anymore. So it's
Right.
just kind of like no hate to any of those people. Well, some hate, a lot of hate to a lot of those people. But
Yeah.
it's still just like, yeah, well, what am I gonna go and sort of regress into a former version of myself?
I do think that
Exactly.
you guys
Make
are
people like me.
more like realistic about how the night's going to go because I do think that if I went to my actual high school reunion, I would be standing there and being like, I guess I can see Lauren again.
I think it'd be kind of boring and weird and
I'd
make me feel sad.
awkward.
Yeah.
And no alcohol.
Oh my
There'd
god.
be
There's
no
no-
alcohol.
no,
Probably
of course
not.
not.
Of
No
course not.
alcohol.
In Salt Lake
Context,
City,
y'all
no.
went to school in
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot because I was like, why would there be no alcohol? Meanwhile, my reunion took place at a bar.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I think ours was going to be like at a park or something.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
definitely at a
sure.
park.
Okay, I
And
was
then
not
you'd-
go to your
potluck
guys'.
vibes.
You'd have to bring a flask, and then everybody would know.
I
and then it'd be
know.
like,
And I was thinking through this. I think I even texted our friend about it. I was like, I don't know, there's not going to be alcohol. And I was like, I think I sound like an alcoholic, but to get through that.
well, to them, yes, but like it's like comparatively. But I just to everybody in Salt Lake, if anybody from our high school is watching and you don't know, like alcohol is so good. Like
it
so
can
and it
be
helps, and it
so
helps to deal with
fun.
you people. It helps to deal with you. It's great.
Yeah, you might
sometimes
like
if you
it.
don't like yourself or your personality, they
Alcohol.
invented alcohol.
Alcohol
Oh,
can
I mean,
help.
I love myself. I mean,
Oh, I just meant for them. I'm just
Oh,
like
yeah,
trying
to
to
that-
like,
yeah,
you
sure.
know,
Right,
like
yeah.
if you're worried about being a little boring or,
It can help.
you know, spice it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Here's my question: were we friends in high school? Because I barely remember high school.
Do you know what?
Whoa.
I was trying to explain this to Sophia. I was like, we weren't really, but we kind
knew-
of were.
How many people were in your class?
kind of a lot.
A
I mean, we had a
lot.
lot of people.
No, I
They're gonna
just
say
have.
like 40.
I mean, I knew
No.
we had classes together.
We did.
Also, there was one time I was trying to tell this to Sophia, and it's so funny in my mind. You came to the theater room one day during lunch, and I remember you tweeting about it right after and being like, "This is so fucking insane what they're doing in the theater room."
Because you guys were having like a ritual orgy in there. It was like
Yeah.
everybody, and I understand. Also, this is something that I realized after high school. That was coming from a place of jealousy because everybody had their own little community and they were having fun and they were enjoying it and they were doing something they liked. I wanted to do that, but I was too afraid of being made fun of more than I already was. I would have loved to be in theater, but I was too insecure to be like brave enough to like go over there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I
these
think
kids are fucking weirdos, even though I just felt like ostracized. So that was all on me.
No, it's okay because you also did come on a crazy, crazy day. I was like, and it's interesting that
orgy
Skylar's
day?
here for this.
Yeah.
I
I
think it's
swear to
fine.
God, they were cutting their hands. They were rubbing blood on each other. I swear to God, it was
I
crazy.
feel like it's fine to judge theater kids. And I say that as a former theater kid. And I think it's also fair to be on the outside of a situation and judge people, but also know like secretly a little part of me wants that. But I'm also afraid of the judgment of a reasonable person walking into this situation and seeing me do this stuff.
Right.
Right.
Like, I think that's all reasonable.
It's very reasonable. And that's probably maybe one of the reasons why I didn't join is I was like, oh, they're doing that in there? I feel like that's going to make me feel silly. And I cannot be humiliated at all. And
Yeah.
I am on such thin ice around here. I cannot be humiliated.
That's very fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
But y'all seem like y'all were having fun.
I was having
Kids
so
were fucking. Once I realized that
They were
kids over there were
fucking?
having sex, I was like, oh,
Okay,
Oh,
this-
they were going crazy.
you gotta do
We had
theater.
an
In
officer
theater?
room. Yeah, we had a room just for the officers, like the theater officers.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it
We
was.
had like
there-
armed law enforcement.
Yeah. They
Department
make you
officer.
dance, Hamilton.
Yeah.
No, but everybody was going in there and having sex in the room because it was just for the theater officers.
Okay, this
yeah.
does
God.
actually segue nicely into the show, and not just the Colts, the Cottonwood Colts,
Literally.
which is, do you like knowing other people's business about their sex and relationships? Did you like getting a view into the world of the
Theater
theater
orgies?
kids?
Oh, totally. I love it. I
You
love
like
it.
knowing somebody else's business?
Yeah, because I don't know. It's interesting. It's intrigue. It's, the drama of other people's lives without having to experience it yourself. Because when, if you've personally experienced a time where you're like, my life feels like a movie, it doesn't actually feel good. You're like, this actually is very scary and I don't know what's going to happen. But when other people are
Yeah.
telling you a story about like something that you're like, that sounds like a movie, it's like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
You
is
get to
very
watch the
nice.
movie.
It
Yeah.
sucks when
Yeah.
you're in the movie though, because you're like, I might die in this movie.
Yes. It's like
Yes.
watching Marty Supreme versus being
Living
in
it.
it.
Yeah.
Living in it
Yeah.
would suck.
Oh, I don't want
Yeah.
to be that. I don't want to be that dog. I don't want to be that dog in Marty Supreme.
No,
Jesus Christ.
no, my God.
Spoilers, there's a dog.
There's a dog.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were just saying that.
Oh, no,
No,
like
there's a
Marty
dog, there's a
Supreme,
dog,
like he
there's
a
a dog.
like
It's
he
a big
dog.
plot point. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
Marty
maybe he
Supreme,
got that dog in him,
He
like-
do have that dog in him,
But it
but
is-
there also is an actual
Actual
literal
dog
dog.
in
It's
the
not
movie.
a
Okay,
metaphor
okay.
It's a
anyway.
double meaning.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. Every single thing that I hear about Marty Supreme is from a different movie. Like somebody just posted online about like how he did his own spanking, and I haven't
Yes.
seen it yet. And
You gotta
I'm like,
watch
this is a
it.
ping
You
pong
gotta
movie.
watch
Why
it.
is there
You
that
do.
in it?
It is honestly, that's what I thought. It's not really a
It's
ping
not.
pong movie.
It's
It is
not.
not. It's like Good Time meets Uncut Gems
Yeah.
vibes.
Okay, well,
Vibes.
okay, I'll get there.
You're gonna love it.
So to give the audience an insight into who you are before you become a different person, which is the game of the show.
Sure.
You're not going to open this yet, but this is who you're going to be playing today, Mira.
Mm-hmm.
But to get into you, Skyler, first, what's your current relationship status?
Current relationship status is I have one. And
Okay.
we live together. Nice.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Lovely.
It was so interesting because the first, like, when you move in with somebody, it's the first time I've ever lived with a partner.
Mhm.
And like the first 6 months of it, I'm like privately like, I don't know if this fucking shit is gonna work out.
Really?
And then
Oh my
something
God.
just switches in your brain where you go, no, actually I'm in love and this is cool. But like the first
Wow.
little bit of it, because I was living alone for a year before, you're just like, she's always here and she has like emotions. And I was like, what the fuck? But
Yeah, it's like a learning.
it's a learning curve.
Yeah, it's
It
a learning
is.
curve.
Do
You
you
learn how
ever
to be a
have
better
those
person.
moments where you're like, not even because something's going wrong, but you're like, if we do ever break up, this is going to be so much to sort out the stuff of our
No.
house. You don't have that?
No.
I have that where I'm just like, I don't want to figure out whose books are that's not why I'm staying,
Sure.
but it does overwhelm me sometimes. I'm like, there's so much shit here.
Right. I feel like if
Like a
you live
couch, now we're
together,
fighting
how
over a
long have you
couch?
lived together?
A million years.
Well, then there you go. Then
only
all
here
your
just
stuff-
10.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like I feel like I don't know. It just once you move in together, to me, then it's like we're done. I'm not trying to like move out of a house.
Oh, sure.
Or move out of an
Whoa.
apartment. You know,
That
Just seems
freaks me out.
No,
That
you're
makes me
locked
not
in.
want to move in with someone.
I don't think I think you got to think about
Scary.
it.
You do have to think about it.
'Cause
That's
it's
why
like,
it took me so long. I was
Now
like,
we have to figure out like
Yeah.
who paid more for a couch, or figure out if we're gonna just forget about the couch, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't get into all
It's
that.
really sticky. I mean, the
Aw.
people who like go through like divorces, God forbid, it's like, Jesus Christ, you got to split up a whole kid.
I know.
Ugh,
I
you
know.
know?
On the other
Yeah.
hand, there are nights when I'm just like hanging out at home on a positive vibe, and sometimes I just like look over at my boyfriend. I'm like, this is crazy that we get to hang out tonight.
No, that's what's great
Like,
about
that
it.
is so fun.
And it's also like the person that you like the most is always there. It's
Yeah,
like, okay,
no, we're
that's
just, like-
fine.
Yeah.
it's a nice time.
I
You
don't want anybody in my bed. I
No,
don't want
it's
someone to move in.
You're Whoopi Goldberg, where she's like, I don't want anyone in my house.
But here's the thing:
No,
you
they
get
can
a
have
big
their own
enough
room.
bed and a good enough person. You're like, it's fine.
I have a big bed.
You can
but-
get you can do separate bedrooms, or you could just do like the 1950s, like two separate little twin beds.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we might do
yes.
that.
Like Bert and
Yeah.
Ernie.
Yes, actually.
And then you have a third sex bed.
Ooh,
Boom. Two
that could
sleep
be
beds,
nice.
third sex
Sex
one.
bed.
Yes.
Everyone comes to your house and goes, "What the
What
fuck
the fuck
is
is going
happening?"
on? I'm like,
You're like,
oh no.
oh,
Yeah,
that's a sex bed.
That's
a
a
sex
sex
bed.
bed. Yeah, you can put your coat on that.
Separate.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a water bed.
Yeah.
When
the
I
sheets are so crusty. They're so. We
Ew.
don't watch the sheets at all.
Yeah.
You can crack them with a glass cracker thingy.
Not the
Well,
sex bed.
that's what they're for.
That is what they're for. That's what they're for.
When I studied abroad, my boyfriend and I shared a room together in college. And the room that they gave us was like that. It was like the 1950s,
Oh,
like two
God.
separated beds. And I was like, let's keep it that way.
Right.
didn't have-
Sounds nice.
You didn't push them together?
We did a couple times, but sometimes I was like, no, separate them.
Right.
He was pissed about it, but I was like, no. We're
I
hanging
do,
out
like-
nonstop.
Right.
Like Dave and I have
Let me
separate covers. Like I'm not having somebody take my blanket in the middle of the night and now I'm cold. You're not gonna make a clown out of me.
Right. Well, once you
No.
get over the hump of like wanting to like cuddle all the time, which I got over very quickly, it's like you're sleeping over there and I'm over here, and this is how we sleep.
Yeah.
And this is how we actually get sleep. The pressure to cuddle I think is so like
It's high.
It's
I
high.
literally cannot sleep. It's so hot. You keep turning over like a goddamn crocodile that's gotten a fucking buffalo in your mouth. You're just doing these crocodile spins. It's like, I'm not gonna sleep. So you stay over there, I'll stay over here, and now we're chill.
It is crazy that you get in a relationship and then you never get to have your own room again.
That sucks. That
Whoa.
makes me
Like,
sad.
that's sad.
That
It's like kind of sad. It's like,
sucks.
wait, how did I get like it's sweet at first, but then eventually you're like, oh, wait.
I don't really feel like I had my own room that much growing up though, so I'm like kind of okay with that. Like
I
Okay,
shared a
like
room
it.
a lot
Yeah.
growing up. I was one of like a million children, and they just were like, wherever you can find space, have it.
yeah.
I didn't share
But that's
a
why I
room.
loved having
I
like
don't know.
my own room. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then you get in a relationship, and you're like,
Now
whoa,
you're forced to.
now we have a closet together.
But you don't have to do anything that society,
You don't have to do anything you don't
man.
want to.
You
I
can do
won't.
any.
I
You can
won't.
literally do anything. You can have them sleep on the couch or whatever.
I'm going to. Hey, if you're
Go ahead and
listening,
get a nice, comfy couch because you're
Yeah.
gonna be sleeping.
You're
there.
sleeping on the
Future
couch, babe.
Mr. Kelsey Jensen, you better
Exactly.
like that ottoman. You
Yeah.
better get a comfortable
Yeah.
ass ottoman from IKEA, bro. Shit.
That
Every
will
guy
be
that
nice.
comes over when they sit on my couch will be like, "How do you feel about that?
What's the firmness
Is
on
it-
that?
You feeling good about that one?" Or okay,
Kinda just let
okay.
yourself sink in.
Right. It's like how
yeah.
girls test you with their cat, but with you, it's the couch.
It's the couch.
Couch, because that's their future bed.
Good luck, Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
get comfortable. So you like finding out other people's business, but when about your relationship, do you talk about it with other people? Like, do you share your own business?
I mean, not that much. And I think, like, in a healthy relationship, hopefully you shouldn't feel like you have to share that much business.
mm,
And unless, like, things like, I feel like I've been in both the good relationship and the bad relationship. And the good relationship, it's not like I'm telling a bunch of people stuff about what's going on. But when shit is, like, really shitty
Yeah,
in
that's so true.
other relationships, suddenly people are hearing all about, like, I can't believe that she's, and you're like, oh yeah, maybe this is maybe not the greatest situation ever.
That is a good point. It's kind of boring to talk about it being in a good relationship. Like, what am I going to do? Be like, we had a really nice time hanging out last night. Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
I
And
guess.
I get bored hearing it, to be honest.
No. Why would you want to hear it?
No, I don't.
That's
Like,
why
why
nobody
would
really
you?
talks
Yeah.
about it, because it's just
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, if
no.
it's fine, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
between
watching
us.
a couple on HGTV where you're like, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Have fun.
It also feels like a little bit weird. I don't even like when I do stand up. I don't even like talking about my relationship on stage
Really?
that much
Mhm.
because I just don't feel like airing out certain grievances in that way. It just feels like inherently unfair and one-sided to be like,
She can do stand up. I'm
this
just
is I mean she can if she wants, but that would be really annoying for me.
Yeah.
You
Who
wouldn't
know
date
I-
a stand up?
Well, I have.
Oh,
I
God.
absolutely have, and it was
You guys are just doing like
Is it
competing
horrible?
bits.
oh my god.
Were you
it
guys
was-
like on the same show together ever?
yeah, well those times were fun, but like I've been in a relationship where like we were up for the same writing job at one point, and
Oh,
that
no.
got a little tricky.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
it's-
did one of you guys get it?
no, neither of us
Oh,
got it.
shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank
Well,
God.
maybe
best
for the
case
best.
scenario.
Best case-
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
best case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that like if you're just telling people good stuff, it's kind of boring.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
just
Just
like, and like if I have, some kind of adventure, because we're open or poly, whatever people say. Whatever people want to say. I don't want to get into all that.
Okay.
But if I have some kind of cool adventure,
Then you're gonna share it.
then I
Yeah.
can share that with a friend or something.
I feel like
I
that's-
don't really have I feel like dudes aren't really talking about like relationship shit as much.
They are.
They're not.
Which I feel
No.
like they got such a reputation in like the 90s-ish, I feel like, of being like guys talk about sex all the time.
No, we
and
don't.
no, they don't.
We really don't.
I wish you guys were so
No,
you
I
guys would learn
know.
something from each other.
Right.
Like I genuinely need you
Right.
to. I need you guys to
Then
go to a
I'm-
little cafe,
Maybe
get in
I
a
would
little
find
surf.
out where a
Yeah.
clitoris is.
Maybe.
I still don't know.
This could be
I still don't know.
2026. Could
Like
be your
guy to
year.
guy.
I don't
somebody
even
could tell you.
believe that it exists.
And
Well,
good luck.
there's no
I'm
way
a
to know.
clit truther.
I don't think that's gonna go so good for you, but
It's good to be honest.
Skyler's
though.
girlfriend,
I have
if
no
you need to
idea.
move out, let me
No,
know.
she's very
I'll help
happy.
you figure that out.
She can't read or write. I convinced her to orgasm's not real. It's fine.
That's
okay,
fine,
it's
That's fine. She
It's
likes
just
the
a
couch.
mystery.
You guys
She
have a
likes
good
the couch.
Yeah.
She loves
guys.
it.
Oh, then
She
we're
lo-
good. We're
good.
fine.
We're doing great.
It's
Things
okay
are
if
so
you're a
good for
clit
you.
truther.
I'm a clit
As long
truther.
as there's a good couch, it's fine. It's okay.
You guys are out of control.
Hey, that's what we're about.
Yeah.
Are you ready to share somebody else's business?
Oh, totally.
Now that you've shared some of your own.
We're gonna crack into it.
You can go
Mira.
ahead. This is actually really probably
Mira.
nice for you as someone who's written for the Oscars before to get to open the envelope.
Oh my god,
Oh.
yeah. I've always been on the other side of the envelope.
Yeah.
Whoa,
this
today's
is
your
fun.
envelope.
This is huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you wrote the entire Oscars by yourself.
I did. It was
Yeah.
just
So
me
crazy.
and nobody else helped.
God, I want to know all the gossip about that. Please tell us. If you can't tell us on the air, tell us after the show.
What kind of gossip do you want to know?
All of it.
Literally
Wait,
everything.
when
Well,
those back.
Everything you got.
Yeah, what do you got? Anything fun? Did you see anything?
Anything fun? Oh god, who was it? There was a famous person that was so nervous that they threw up right before. And what is?
Must be Julianne Moore. Just kidding.
I can remember after. I genuinely don't remember who it was, but it was somebody that was going to present, and they got freaked out and they threw up.
Oh my
So
god.
that's
Wait, so
something.
are you waiting backstage?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of backstage.
You're backstage. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not like watching from the like top of the you
You're
get to
like
watch.
right there.
Yeah, there's like a backstage like tent.
Are
where
there
we
ever
watch.
like writer emergencies where they're like running around? They're like, we need.
We didn't have any writer emergencies the one time that I did it, and I feel
That's
like
good.
having written on shows and stuff, like shows there will be writer emergencies. I think with like the Oscars, we were so dialed in
Mm,
that like we didn't have anything that would need to whatever.
yeah.
Last minute, they make you do an entirely new bit about heated rivalry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really got to put in the heated rivalry bit.
Yeah, you gotta. They're like,
Yeah.
somebody, please.
That is interesting. I'm like trying to imagine what a writing emergency would be at the Oscars.
Like
well, just-
somebody says something crazy, Will
The
Smith
slap.
slaps
Yeah, the
somebody,
slap.
and
That's
then
true, that's
like,
true. Yeah, yeah,
throw
yeah.
out a thing. Probably something like that. But
Okay, yeah.
I haven't experienced it so far.
All right, well.
Let's see if there's any
all right,
fights.
yeah, we'll see what happens this year.
I hope
I'm
there's two
sure
slaps.
nothing at all will go wrong.
It'll be
Okay.
great. Tune on
That sounds
in.
lovely.
Yeah.
All right, today, do you know how the conceit of the show works a little bit?
Yeah, I do. Kind
Okay,
of.
so today you're going to be playing Mira.
Mira.
Mira is amazing. You're going to have such a fun time playing her. And before we get started, I'm going to give you a couple pieces of Mira's business so that you can get a little taste of who you're going to be and whose business you're going to be sharing. And you're going to share all about her sex and relationships. All right. So 2 pieces of Mira's business. The first thing is Mira says she really enjoys doing karaoke, but her ick is when someone takes it seriously or gets too competitive about it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
literally.
I think that's a little bit of
Mira,
a problem in LA.
It's a huge problem.
Because people are good singers.
Yes, and I'm like, tone it down.
They're secretly
Let it out, but tone it down.
talented and they're like, let's go to karaoke.
Yes.
It sucks when it's the person whose idea it was then turns out to be the great singer. You're like,
Yes.
hey, fuck you.
I know.
I could have taken us to something I'm good at.
Right.
Fucking hate
Right. I know.
Yeah, let's go go-karting.
Yeah.
You won't have fun, will you, anymore, Amy?
Right.
We'll show you
Yeah, I'm gonna cut your
around.
ass off.
Yeah. You suck at that.
Yeah, I can whip a damn go-karting.
Yeah, and I
bitch.
can.
Last time I went go-karting, I was actually whipping it so much that they stopped all the cars because it was
That's not being good at go-karting.
crazy.
You were going
Didn't
crazy.
you get
We were
like
cutting people
whiplash
off.
legitimately?
Yeah, I was cutting people off. I was slamming into people. I felt like I knew
That's
what I was.
Not
I
what
was,
go-karting is.
No, I know,
That's
but
bumper cars.
I'd never done it before, and so I was like, I think you don't really need to brake when you cut a corner really fast. I was just like pretending it was Mario
Well, you
Kart.
don't
so I
need
was
to
going crazy.
Break.
No, you did
You
because I
kinda
kept
do if you're
slamming
going
on the.
fast
You need to.
Are you a competitive person by
It's
nature?
super.
Okay.
And so, but they were all like electrical powered. So they shut them off and the guys came out and were like, if you don't stop, we're kicking you out and you're done for the rest of the
How old were you? Are you an adult at this point?
This
This
is
was
about
2 years
Yeah, it was
ago.
like 2 or 3 years ago.
You're like, don't
I was going
worry.
crazy. It was in New Jersey. So I was like, these
Oh,
people will
sure.
get it.
It's Jersey.
No,
Come
I
on.
got in so much
These
trouble.
people,
And I did get
Italians.
whiplash. Yeah.
You're like, this is their culture.
Come on.
Who gives a shit?
They hated it. I did get whiplash. Yeah.
They didn't hate it. They had rules that were like, stop.
I was in trouble. The guy who I slammed into hated it for sure. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I
She's
like how you live your life. I think that's fun.
Thank
I think it's a
you.
fun way
You
to
really
drive
do
go-karts.
live
Me
life in the
too.
fast lane.
I did. And they were like, not at Speed USA. Come
Yeah,
on.
Speedway
Like,
America.
There are
I know.
I forgot to give Mira's info, which is Mira is 27 and gay, and she says that she does not watch porn anymore, but she used to watch gangbang porn. She
Oh.
also says she's never even tried to watch gay porn with men or women. She acknowledges that this is probably internalized homophobia and said, I came out at an early age, but I always felt like if I looked at gay porn, my apartment would be swatted.
So,
Wow.
Wait a second. Mira, are you from where I'm from? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Honestly, she isn't. I do know where Mira's from,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's crazy because I was like, so it is wild to me to be gay and have never seen gay porn.
That
Well,
is wild.
Also, so she's gay and she's watching gangbang porn.
Yeah, she's watching.
I'm
one
assumedly like
woman.
a straight
Yeah,
gangbang
yeah,
porn.
like
I
one
don't know
woman,
if
a
there
bunch
is
of men.
lesbian gangbang porn. I'm not
Actually,
over
don't
there.
know.
Oh my god, that's a good. There
I don't
has
know,
to
y'all.
be
There's
somewhere.
gotta
Yeah,
be.
like a
There
bunch of
has to
I feel
be.
like maybe there isn't. Meanwhile, there's everything.
There's everything.
Everything,
I could
yeah.
imagine that there is porn of like a bunch of studs sort of like airing out.
There's got to be.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's gotta
They
be.
didn't invent the strap-on for
If
no
you're
good
online
reason.
right now, go ahead and look it up.
Link
Yeah.
it. Link in the comments.
5 studs V1 girl. I don't know.
Like
I'm
whatever.
sure it's out there.
Send us some links if
Yeah,
you find
let us know,
anything
let us know.
good. But I do think it is interesting to be like, oh yeah, the porn I used to watch is like almost like the peak of straight.
Peak of straight.
Like
Number one straight.
Yeah,
well,
number
this
one
is,
straight.
This is also a thought I've been experimenting with lately. Is
Oh.
it she's with when it comes to the gangbang porn, is it she's like genuinely into it, or is it maybe as a gay person, you're queer, you feel it seems like you've got some internalized homophobia, so maybe you don't have a lot of people. Is it that you want a sense of community when you watch porn?
I feel like that's a sweet look at it. I
that
feel like
is
for
nice.
a lot of people, and I think queer people talk about this a lot. There's like this like eroticizing,
Mhm.
whatever,
Mhm.
forbidden things, but also just like I do think for a lot of people when you watch something that I'm imagining maybe the gangbang is all about like positivity, but a lot of I think gangbang stuff is very like consensual
Sure.
Mhm.
vibes.
Sure.
And I feel like for a lot of women, like you're so shamed for sex that when you are forced to have sex in this world, it's like, oh, I'm allowed to because I was forced to.
Right.
So you kind of like skirt around the shame of like, I chose to have sex.
So her ultimate fantasy would be if somebody, like, we should make a porn specifically for Mira where somebody like holds down a lady and then puts on gangbang or puts on gay porn for them.
Yeah.
So then she's held down and then
She has no
she's
shame.
forced
She's
to
like, oh,
watch the gay porn.
no.
She's like, oh,
But
now
it's
there's
like really
no shame.
romantic lesbian
Right.
porn. Yeah.
But then it's like, but then it's
But
got
there's no
the
shame.
domination aspect to it. But then there's the gay, and you're like, oh, great.
Oh, this is actually so
that's
perfect.
nice.
I should be a
Yeah.
porn producer. Hit me up.
You
Yeah,
should.
Mira.
Hit me up. I have
Maybe it could be-
ideas.
Yeah, like multiple people with different screens of different types of
Exactly.
gay porn.
Or you could
Yeah.
just do like a green screen it once and
Yes,
then just
yes.
put in there, you know, you go
Yes.
ahead and click
Oh,
what you
right.
want.
Yeah.
Put
Green
in.
screen it.
Just
Then
like,
you can put it in.
Yeah.
just put
oh
in
my
whatever you
God.
want.
It's refillable.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is nice.
Like,
Jesus
no worries.
Christ.
What is Clockwork Orange? So it's like that's what
I don't think that's
well, in a nice
You're
way.
like,
no, that's what we can
making
do for
somebody-
her.
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
like forcing her eyeballs
Yeah, we're
open.
forcing them open, but
Yeah.
watching gay
Watch
porn.
this
Exactly.
beautiful
Yeah.
erotic lesbian porn
in,
that you
in the
have
most
to
beautiful
watch.
way. Yeah. And it's going to be a nice experience.
It's like Portrait of a
Wow.
Lady on Fire, but like kind of like X-rated.
And when they
Exactly.
come, they say, you're not going to get swatted.
Yeah.
That's what they say when they come.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's sweet.
yeah.
That's sweet.
That's nice.
You're
They'll rub her
perfectly
back.
safe. No one knows your location. Are you ready to share some of Mira's business?
Oh, faux show.
Okay. At any time, if you want to stop and interrupt yourself as Mira and share any of your experiences, please do. This is very loose and up to you. Are you ready?
Let's go.
First things first, Mira, when did you first have sex?
It wasn't until my freshman year of college. I dated a guy on and off since 8th grade.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, okay. You really were gay. And we did everything else, but I couldn't bring myself to have sex, clearly. Then I went to college and was on an all-girls floor in the oldest, shittiest dorm that was modeled after a prison.
Oh.
That's where they kept all the lesbians. The prison for lesbians?
Basically, she was like, genuinely, for some reason, all of the lesbians ended up on this floor in this really old, shitty dorm. And it was literally modeled, like, architecturally after a prison. She was like,
Okay.
imagine.
This
just-
feels like
What?
a hate crime.
Yeah,
Like,
this
what
is bad.
yeah,
whatever school she went to feels bad,
Yeah,
right?
Orange is the
where-
new black university?
Yeah,
What
like,
is
not
this?
great.
Okay, great. Well, let's continue. There was a girl on my floor, Sheila Summers, who I wasn't even necessarily attracted to, but
Okay.
that's actually how my first time went. I was like, I don't
know, but it's
I don't
here.
know, but
Okay,
I guess
I
this is
guess.
happening. But we made out at a party one time. Within a week of that makeout, she started questioning why we hadn't done more. She was like, have you ever even fucked a girl before? Of course I said, yes, I have. Also what I did my first time. They said, have you had sex before? I was like,
Obviously.
tons of
All the
times.
time.
And then 30 seconds later, I was like, yep, oh, that's one more time. Not my first
Add it
at
to
all.
my tab.
Add that to my tab.
Go ahead, rack it up.
Of course I said, yes, I have. And I had not. So I was kind of thrust into it.
Ooh.
Wow.
There's more.
Oh, there's
Oh.
more.
I know. Sometimes
She was actually a Tumblr-Famous lesbian.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even-
famous
I knew
lesbian.
You
one of
didn't even
those.
need to say lesbian. All you needed to say was Tumblr-Famous. Am I right, fellas?
Right.
Remember about Tumblr?
Tumblr?
Did y'all ever have Tumblrs?
No.
I literally think I have
No.
signed up for one, but I've never used it.
A lady that I knew a while back, she had a Tumblr and she would use it for like
Porn.
posts. Yeah. And
Yeah.
her own stuff. And I was like, I want to stay involved in your life and be supportive.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wait, so you didn't unfollow her?
No, I didn't even have an account. I would just get
Oh.
on and view her stuff. And then one time she made a post and she was like, and Kelsey, I know you're watching. I was like, well, we were friends. So I
That's
texted
cool.
How did she know you were
yeah.
watching if you didn't even have an account?
Well,
How would
she
you
knew that
track
I
it?
was stalking her, but I was like, I'm not actively telling you. So how do you know?
How does she know?
That actually
Yeah.
is weird. How would she know
How would
that?
she know?
Were
I
you
don't
making
know.
comments like when you were
You were
talking to
commenting
her?
like, "This is Kelsey," and I
Because I didn't
love
have
what
an
you're
account.
doing.
I couldn't comment on anything.
I think
That's
it's so
weird.
crazy. Every time I watch porn, I'm always expecting to see a person I know, not because I know people who do porn, but because it's never
Say
happened
more.
to me.
Oh, okay.
And it just seems like something where I'm like, I feel like at some point, like, I feel like I live in LA.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
know, you
sure.
know what I mean? Like,
you
I
know people who
I know people who
Yeah, yeah.
do sex work. Like, it feels like at some point I should know someone or be like, oh, like, I just feel like I have a lot of friends that
Like,
do like
oh,
OnlyFans
there's
and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that should happen to me. And now I feel like there's times when I'm not even like clued in on porn. I'm just like, do I know? No, I don't know her. Like, I'm like watching
Right.
it like an old mom at the grocery store, being like, do I know that
Oh
girl?
my God, good for her.
Kaylee,
Aw,
like,
she looks so good.
yeah, like I feel
Yeah.
like that's where I'm at. I like that happened for you.
Yeah.
That you got to be like
Cool.
I was like, hell yeah. Okay, I'm involved. Yeah.
And you guys were cool after that. She was like, you're watching,
Yes,
but
yeah.
it wasn't like a problem.
Yeah,
Well, you were
yeah.
supportive.
Nice.
Yeah, I
What more could
really
you
was.
ask for?
Well, and I was intrigued because I was like, whoa, this is some wild stuff that's happening on here.
Yeah.
I need to
Was she
know.
doing? Oh, actually, in college, one of my friends who later became a roommate, he knew someone from his high school, and she became like at the time a pretty big porn star. And we were all like, "You know her? That's crazy." And he was like, "Yeah, I wonder what she's up to." And the first video that we found of hers was that she transitioned away from porn and into eating fruit in the woods in a very sexual way, which is like not that much of a transition,
Right, not
But
that
she was like, "I
much.
don't do porn anymore," and it was like.
So clothed, like she's fully clothed, just like
in
eating
a
a banana.
bikini, but
Oh,
like it was
okay.
like
Wow.
I don't know why this is like
I don't know. I sort of respect doing full porn more than like doing like fruit fetish content and in
Yeah.
the wood. I'm like,
Huh.
that's to me somehow weirder.
It is. That's very niche.
'Cause it's
I'm
like-
were people asking for that?
Yeah, well, some people were like the,
That's true.
you
they were in the
know,
comments. Kelsey was in the
the
comments.
Donkey
Yeah.
Kongs of the world like want to
That's
watch
true.
people eat fruit, and it's just
Yeah.
it's good for
It did
everybody do
feel-
what they want. That's fine.
That is
True,
fine.
true.
It just makes me mad because I'm just like, yeah, but people are still jerking off. So just
They are, yeah.
If somebody
Yeah.
wants to put the fruit video into the green screen of
That's
the camp,
fine.
they can do it.
That's fine.
You're fine
Mira.
with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a girl that she met that was a Tumblr-famous lesbian.
and she was very ... weathered.
Instead of experienced, Mira used the word weathered.
Okay.
I do not like that language, Mira. First of all, it feels slut-shamey. It feels like you've internalized a lot of things, Mira.
Just wait until you find out more
Weathered.
about
Weathered.
Sheila Summers.
Like he was fucking an old bag? Like, what is weathered?
Wow.
Weathered is
Well,
like
you're
used
right.
for old cars when you've been
True.
driving.
At first, I kind of liked it. I was like, whoa, she's like so regal. She's like wearing a monocle saying that.
She's
But now-
find out.
weathered.
What?
So
Weathered?
the fun thing about this person, Sheila Summers, is that Mira kept using her full name. Sheila Summers is not her real name. Mira is not Mira's real name. So they're protected
Sure.
identity-wise. But you'll find out more about Sheila.
So we could look into this and Google them.
if you go to
all right.
SheilaSummers.tumblr.com, you're going to find
some
things.
fruit.
And Sheila says, Kelsey, I know you're watching. Okay. We had a relationship that lasted about a year. It was a messy affair. She tried to initiate sex in my twin bed
Uh-oh. Shout out.
while we were sleeping. Ooh, like 3 feet away from my roommate and her twin bed. That's college stuff.
Oh,
Weird
yeah,
shit. It's college. Mira, where are you from? The standard she set for sex was hilarious because she was really into having her ass eaten. Who among us isn't? And
Right.
so I just assumed that was a thing you do every single time you have sex. When I got a girlfriend later, she was like, whoa, what the fuck?
That's
She's like,
so-
what? That's
the
what you
beginning
do.
of sex. I think that is so funny when you're having sex for the first time for that to become your standard on
Kissing
accident.
and then all of a
Kissing
sudden,
to
just hands
ass
down
eating.
ass
Yeah,
eating.
you're just,
Wow.
and then the next
Bend
person,
over.
you're like, "What? Oh my god, wait, sorry." They're like, "Hey."
Oh, we build up to that.
Wow.
That is so funny.
It's funny because it's making it seem like it doesn't seem like she had any sex with men at all. And
No,
so
she-
she was
Yeah.
just straight into ass eating.
Yes.
Just straight up like that was first base for her.
That's kind
No,
of
that's what
iconic.
happened. That's
Wow.
like it was like
Honestly,
Sheila Summers was like,
gold star.
"Get in there,
Yep.
Mary, you're eating ass." And she's like, "All right."
Wow.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up on gangbangs, I guess.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
normal
that's
just kind
norm.
of goes out the window.
Yeah.
Huh.
And she was Tumblr famous. Okay.
Yeah.
Ass
Things are
eater.
adding up. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. I forgot about the Tumblr.
It's
We're
fine
up-
to eat ass. It is just crazy to not clarify to your partner that you're like, "Oh, this." I guess she didn't know it was her first time.
Sometimes people just start
'cause
doing
Because she
it, though.
lied. So yeah. So if you did know it was her first time, you might be like, "Hey, this
Yeah.
isn't standard." But
This is why you gotta be
Yeah.
honest about where you're at.
Yeah,
Because
right.
everybody is like really, I think, you say it's your first time out loud. This is just a message for all the preteens out there who are watching, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
tell people it's your first time if it's your first time. You don't need to lie
Yeah.
because then you're going to be like super weird. And then if they think it's not your first time, they're going to judge you. But if it's your first time, they're going to be like, okay, you don't know what you're doing. That's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay to not know what you're doing.
It's
Take the
totally
shame
fine.
away. It's
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Now, if it's not your first time and you're
If it's
being
your
weird, then
second
you're
time,
like,
you better know
everyone's
what you're
like,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You really should have figured it out by time number 2.
By time number 2,
Yeah,
that's it.
you need to be Olympian
Yeah.
at sex by
Yes.
time number 2.
Get in
Mhm.
there.
Get in there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Are you ready to share about Mira's worst ex?
Oh, totally.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Oh my God.
Okay, so she said to me that she's your worst ex, Sheila Summers, Why is Sheila Summers your worst ex?
Uh-oh.
The summer before my freshman year, right before I met Sheila Summers, I started dating a girl named Cora, who was a Portland liberal. But in the worst way imaginable. She'd do things like tell me that it was racist that people compliment my smile because I'm a dark-skinned Indian woman. She was just like, is this when people go to Africa? Is this
This is just like when
people go to Africa and they're like, look at these kids smiling. I was like, what are you even fucking talking about? Mira, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen. Who among us has not been in the proximity of a white woman that really wanted to tell you what was racist and what wasn't? I get it. I've been down those roads before. I grew up in Utah. We talked about it. I've made mistakes, and you shouldn't blame yourself for that. She was the first girl I ever went on a date with. I was just excited for a girl to give me attention. Cora went to the same college Sheila Summers and I went to. Cora and I were dating when classes started, and I thought things were getting serious. About a month into the school year, I went to surprise Cora by bringing food to her room, and I walked in on her and Sheila making out. I was super embarrassed. I said, oops, sorry. Oh my God, and closed the door. It was such a dumbass reaction. I went back to my room and just sat there kind of numb. Then I got a text from Cora like, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of feeling sad. Sorry, I'll give it clean. I got a text from Cora like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of feeling Sheila right now. Yeah, so like, I'm just kind of in a Sheila mood, so.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cheat on you.
And
Did
they
Cora
didn't
come after Sheila?
No, Cora came first and they
Before.
dated.
Oh, and then she got on to Sheila?
So
Sheila Summers.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep
Cora's
reading.
in a Sheila mood, but then I assume
Then
Mira
Sheila
becomes
was in a
Mira
Mira
is
mood.
it? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
lesbian
Mira's
love
in a Sheila
triangle.
mood. Okay.
Wow, what an interesting life lesbians lead.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
are having fun.
They're having
So
more
much
fun
fun.
than any of us. And
Yes.
also, the most heartbroken. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ups and
Within
downs.
2 weeks, their relationship became so volatile that Cora was blowing up my phone, trying to get back together with me.
I do think one of the
Cora
funniest parts to
scares
me
me.
is opening a door, holding food for your girlfriend, and then seeing them cheating and going, oops,
Oh, sorry. Do you guys want to eat each other's asses? Sorry.
You're probably eating ass right now. Sorry.
Oh my God, I did not mean to interrupt you guys eating each other's asses.
I
I'm
see you've already-
such a bitch. I'm so fucking stupid.
Wait, had she eaten her ass by this point?
No. She hadn't. No.
Okay,
But
because
you
she could, like,
know
stop it.
Cora was
She actually
eating
likes
ass.
it like that.
She didn't even know. She didn't know that. Like,
Oh,
she
okay,
walks
okay.
in, right?
This is
She hasn't
pre.
had sex at
Right.
all. So
Oh,
she's
Lord.
like, oh, see, you've already
Right.
eaten.
She's like, I'll just eat this Raising Cane's by myself. Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
so human, though, I think, to be like, oh, sorry, and then leave in a
Yeah.
situation like that because you're so
Yeah.
shocked.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is going to sound dumb, but one time my neighbor's dog attacked me and I was like, oh, no,
Yeah.
which is like the dumbest possible reaction. But it's like
Yeah.
that's
it's
so
like, I don't know.
embarrassing.
And then afterwards, you're like, why did I respond that way?
Yeah, what?
why did I?
Right.
Yeah.
You're
like,
walking
oh.
out and you're just like, oh, what
God,
did I
what?
damn.
Why
Can we
would
do
I
a
say
do-over?
that?
Why
Yeah.
would I say, oh, sorry?
Yeah.
Damn, it must be hard to be Mira. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. It seems like you're carrying a lot.
Yeah.
Carrying a lot of
Carrying a
stuff.
lot. She's carrying those
Yeah.
delivery bags back to her dorm. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. My God.
You're eating those number 2 and number 4 combos
By
yourself.
yourself. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fries.
Okay, so how does this lead to Sheila?
Well, can I make a quick guess?
Yes.
Because, like, not that I've been here before, but I do think that there is something about if, you see somebody hooking up with somebody else, you're like, oh, well, like, I wish I had that experience. And it's also kind of like, in a way, getting back at your ex,
Yeah.
It
Because-
must feel good to be Mira
Yeah. And
and
to
be
win
like, I
over.
fuck Sheila.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody's fucking Sheila.
Yeah,
you know what I
Cora's
mean?
been fucking Sheila for a while now,
She's
apparently.
a Tumblr-Famous lesbian. I mean,
Right.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Fucking, okay. So then I'm single, and that's when Sheila started hitting on me. She looked like every white girl you've ever seen combined. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Truly, there is no feature you could possibly remember about her.
I think that is the most devastating thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
When she said that, I literally was like writing that down right
Wow.
now.
Oh my God.
Like I was imagining like Blake Lively. Like what is she describing?
No,
you
Sheila
know?
Summers
Just, like,
is the most, you can't
boring,
even remember
run-of-the-mill,
anything about
boring.
her.
Wow. Okay.
I want to know.
And she was Tumblr-Famous lesbian?
That's
No.
Tumblr-Famous lesbian is
Yes.
Sheila Summers.
Sheila.
Sheila
Sheila
This is
Summers.
unmemorable. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, just because maybe it's the name choice, but I'm thinking that Sheila looks sort of porny.
That would be memorable. I don't
porn-esque.
even think that Sheila's that. I think she's so much more boring than
Well,
that.
we know she's very
Wow.
weathered. So,
Yes.
Weathered. Like an old.
yeah, she's fucking a 50-year-old divorcee.
Yes. I'm not seeing the appeal yet.
You won't.
I don't
hold your
like
breath.
it.
Okay. We had a mandatory floor meeting, and as an aside to me, she asked, "Who do you think is the hottest person on our floor?" Because low-key, I think it's me. Oh,
Sheila said that about herself.
Yep.
wait, this is the kicker, which was absolutely not true. She is not hitting top 10, and there were 15 girls on the floor.
Mira just kept going. She was like,
Oh, man. Yo, Mira's awesome.
No,
not
I
making
love
top
her.
10 out of 15 is devastating.
That sucks.
Oh my God. Mira, I know you're gay, but hit me up. in the
Like,
DMs.
yeah, no, I love
do
her.
not,
Let's hang
you're cool
out.
as fuck. I was so passive that I was like, oh, you must be right. You must be super hot. You act like you're really hot. This is something that people can do.
Yeah.
If you're confident enough, you can trick other people
Yes, you can.
into
Mhm.
thinking you're hot.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet has done it to the masses.
Yes.
That little ping pong wiry white boy. That little he looks like he could skitter across the ceiling like a fucking rodent, and yet tons and tons of people think he is the most attractive man. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. We were talking about this earlier, especially with his new haircut. It's
It's-
really
Yeah.
that
that
even
is a third grader.
That's
Good
a
luck
blow.
convincing me
Yeah.
otherwise.
I'm not into it.
He's the
He's
absolute,
doing great, and he doesn't need my approval. So
good
Well,
for
yeah,
him.
good for
good
him.
for him.
He's a
but-
great actor. I will say
Great
that
actor,
he's a great
yes,
actor.
yes.
But when people are lusting over this wigger, I cannot.
I've seen the videos. He's
He's wigging the
Yeah,
fuck
but he's
out.
also like not even new to it. He's true to it. He's been
Yeah.
doing this since middle school.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
He was at his
yeah.
middle school talent show doing things that nobody should have let a little white boy do.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
They
He's
should
just
have
a
been like,
theater
"Hey,
kid.
get down."
That's
Confident,
true.
rich
He
little
was in on
theater
the
kid.
orgies.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Oh, he definitely was.
Oh,
100%.
for sure.
100%.
Me and
yeah.
Timmy probably would have hung out back at
100% you would have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you kidding? Who wouldn't have?
100%.
He's probably such a fun guy to hang
Timmy
out with.
cool as hell.
Yeah. I bet he's fun.
But he's
I
a weirdo. You shouldn't be lusting over him.
Super weird. No.
Anyway, we started dating pretty much immediately after we first hooked up. And she was like, I've never dated an exotic.
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my God. I've never dated an exotic woman before. I
Dude.
don't care about being the first non-white person you've dated, but I would prefer it if you were normal about it.
Yeah.
Totally, Mira. Listen, again,
Ooh.
not to go back to the Salt Lake City of it all,
No,
because
go back
we
to
keep
it.
going back to it.
Yeah.
I too have been many people's first black, and well, let's not say many. I actually have not dated as many white women as people think. Thank you very much.
There's a rumor
Thank you
going
very
around.
much. No, people assume that I date white women a lot more. I don't. Hasn't really happened that much. But in terms of, romantic dalliances, when you are black in a space where we were growing up, it was often weird. I remember I had a big, big crush on one of my friends, and I wanted to ask her out. And I remember literally one time her saying, "Oh, my dad would never let me date a black guy." And I was like,
Oh
all
my
right, well, that's just how it
God.
goes for old Higley. Let's get back to the grind. Yeah, it's weird. Look, being not a white person and trying to date white women is hard, and no one should ever do it. Guys, abolish white women. I know I'm saying that on the White
That's
Women's
okay.
podcast,
We
but
couldn't agree with you more.
We're open.
We're fine
open
with
to
it.
Yeah.
that's what
No
we're
worries.
saying.
We're fine with
Yeah.
it.
On
We really
behalf
are.
of Mira. Okay,
Wow.
It's going to get worse.
within the next few okay, so I'm justified.
You're
Yeah,
going
you
to
are,
be
you
more
are. No,
justified
yeah,
than ever
this is-
before.
Okay,
We'll have
great.
it like flash up
Yeah.
on the screen, abolish white
Skyler
women.
is justified.
Justified. Cancel
The
white
Justified
women.
theme song will play
Yeah.
in full.
Yeah.
Great theme song.
Within the next few weeks, she started ranting about how white people are just inherently more attractive than dark-skinned people.
Bro.
Well, listen, Mira, we're gonna need to
We're gonna need to
find
end
this
things.
person. We're gonna need to dox them. Unfortunately,
We're going to swat them.
we're gonna need to dox this person.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna happen.
She told me about how her sister went on a missionary trip to India, and all the
Oh my
Indian people
God.
were like, "Wow, you're so beautiful."
I don't believe that
Dude.
happened.
I don't.
Why would you bring up that happened to your
Yeah,
sister?
that's weird.
First of all, that's
That's
your sister.
insane.
That's not you, honey. Okay,
Right.
that's your sister.
You're not even
Yeah.
top 10 on your lesbian floor. Okay.
Yeah.
And Mira's lesbian. She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
And I also think that I do believe this happened because, yes, do people, in other countries, if a white person comes around, do they get like put on a pedestal? Yeah, sure. We see
Hmm.
that. That doesn't mean it's right. And it doesn't mean you actually are beautiful. That just means a bunch of Indian men wanted to fuck a white lady And then we're like, oh, you're exotic over here. So they were just kind of doing the same thing. Doesn't make you more beautiful. That means they were just fetishizing you the same way you're fetishizing Mira, you dumb bitch. Anyway, every few weeks, she would get legitimately mad because she thought I was naturally better at school because I was Asian. And that wasn't, quote unquote, fair to her.
Fair to her.
Oh my God.
Sheila Summers.
Sheila Summers.
She's
And
really
she dated this girl for a
Christ.
year? They were a year?
You do dumb things.
for a
No,
while.
things happen, of course.
I know whatever prison college you went to, there were not a lot of other racial options. I would hope because you put up with this shit. And look, first things, when you're young, you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
When you're in a predominantly white place, you're just trying to get by.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll take what I can. I'm getting my coochie ate. I'm getting my ass ate. I'm eating ass. This never happened to me before.
Yeah.
Eating a racist ass isn't great.
It's not
I
great.
will say.
It's not great. It's not great.
Sheila Summers, more like Sheila a bummer. Now,
That's nice. Okay, so my only question when she said it wasn't fair was what?
the only question that you can ask after
it
that.
wasn't fair that you're Asian, apparently.
It's not. It's,
Apparently.
y'all, if you Asian out there, why don't you stop it? Because white girls are getting insecure. Sheila was best friends with my freshman roommate, Harper. Harper had this very strange old cheese odor that I had to talk to my RA about.
If you thought the drama on the lesbian floor ended, it keeps going and going. So there's Harper, the roommate, who smells like old cheese, and they had to get a RA involved.
This
That
really
sucks.
does sound like a prison experience.
Yes,
Like,
Whatever college
people
you
are being
went to.
racist. It smells terrible.
Lots of lesbian sex.
Eating a racist ass.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm just going to see how this connects. My RA would come into the room and as if she was reading off a cue card, would be like, what is that smell? Because I begged her to do something. And Harper would be like, I don't smell anything.
Yeah, of course Harper didn't smell anything. It's Harper.
It's coming from you.
Yeah, it's Harper.
Straight from the
And I
source.
know Harper was white. I know
she was.
Harper was white.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Okay. I get everything that's going on here.
Uh-huh.
There's more with Harper and Sheila. On the,
Okay, good. Because this is going to wrap back around.
oh, it is.
Physically and spiritually stinky girls. So Sheila was best friends with this stinky girl. And whenever Sheila and I would break up, because we were on and off, Harper would track my location and keep a lookout. And Sheila would go into my laptop and read my text messages. Then when we would start dating again, Sheila would be like, you fucking texted this girl in your class about the assignment. Okay,
Dude.
Sheila, you fucking weirdo.
Insane.
Meanwhile, I was doing some of Sheila's assignments for her because she'd complain to me about how she was stupid because she wasn't Asian. Mira, stand up, girl.
Mira,
I'm like going back and forth between being judgmental because I too was from a hopeless place among the whites, and also being like, oh, but you can't do that, though.
It's
hard.
really
It's hard
hard.
to
Really
hear.
tough.
But
It's
it's also
tough.
when you're in your first relationship, it's so hard to know what the lines are of how bad someone should treat
Absolutely.
you or treat other
Yes.
people before you need to pull the plug. Because sometimes it's like, oh, is this just like what it's like? And you put up with a little bit. And
Mhm.
Well, this also is a crazy situation, and I am wondering, like, what city they're in,
I-
or like a small.
Every single paragraph I've asked, I've thought, where is she from?
Yes.
Because I would believe this happening where we grew up.
Yeah.
I would believe this happening in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
this was a pretty
Yeah.
small college town, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Oh,
And
for
100%.
sure.
I do also feel like it's probably extra difficult when you're queer to be like, I don't have a great example of a queer relationship that I'm like guiding this on.
Sure.
Like, again, she just thought eating ass was normal. So
right.
it's like,
All she's
Right.
going off of was gangbangs. And she's like, well,
Yeah,
that
I
is like my
guess.
only comparison.
Yeah.
Gangbangs and Sheila Summers.
And
yeah.
Sheila.
And Cora.
And
it started with Cora, right?
Cora was-
Right.
yeah,
My
but nothing
God.
Jesus Christ. So
Yeah.
you kind of went from one extreme to the other as far
Yeah.
as race relations are concerned.
Well, they're just both
Oh, God.
racist.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, oh, God, it's
That
hard to be
sucks.
Mira.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Now
this
it's like now it's starting to bum me out, and now you're making us do the work of being hilarious about this racism.
Damn.
Meanwhile,
Somehow Mira's racist now.
no, it's
Oh,
not
no, you're
Mira
saying-
being racist. Just the theme.
General.
The theme. Yeah. Right.
I like to track themes. Just if anybody
The
here's
theme
not
is-
paying attention,
Don't date white women.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. So I'd be on her computer and her iMessages would pop up. I'd see texts.
So she was so Mira was on Sheila's computer doing her homework.
She
for
was
her.
going on to, oh
Oh,
God, first of all,
okay.
classic
Doing-
mistake.
Yeah,
Don't do don't do
Don't
her
do her
homework
homework.
on her.
Don't do her homework because the
period.
reason is you're Asian.
Yes.
That's like
Definitely don't do that.
the worst,
She was
most racist
logging
reason.
on her computer to do her
To
homework.
do her homework.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
I will say it was
Oh,
really
God.
hard and annoying to log into Blackboard. Always remember that
Mm.
website.
Oh, I never
that
did
was really
that.
fucking annoying to log into. So she probably just like, I'm going to take your laptop, do your assignment.
Yeah.
But she'd be on Sheila's computer and then her iMessages would pop up.
She'd
Oh,
be
Lord.
she would be on Sheila's computer doing her homework Asianly, and then her iMessages would pop up. I'd see texts from her ex being like, I can't wait for you to finger fuck me when you're back in town.
Dude.
She was cheating on me while I was doing her homework.
Ooh.
Mira, here's the deal. I would like you to, I won't reveal who you are to anybody else in the world. I would like you, if you see this, to hit me up on the DMs. And I am going to Zelle you $100 because this is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I think you deserve reparations of insane magnitudes.
I think this
from-
should come from white women, the money.
Oh, absolutely. First of all, we're
I'll say it.
we're gonna start a
We'll go ahead and
GoFundMe.
put some.
We'll do
put
50-50.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
50-50.
and
Don't worry.
I was gonna
Yeah,
hit you up after. I wasn't gonna put in my own 50. It was gonna be y'all 50.
It was going to be
100%,
okay, so
and
that's
we'll put
good.
it
No,
in,
that
yeah.
makes sense. That
But
makes sense.
We'll
Jesus
split.
Christ, doing her, you are, oh,
That's
Doing your homework and seeing your
sucks.
the messages pop up and then like continuing being like,
Be like,
and that
okay.
is why it is so important in clinical psychology.
in this
Ah.
essay, I
I
will
will.
prove
Yeah.
that I am
It's like-
being cucked
Yeah.
by my racist girlfriend and
Sheila
a
Summers.
stinky lady.
Literally, it's like pinging, being like, I want to finger fuck you.
I want to, oh,
Finger fuck
God.
is horrible to text.
And she's
while
like-
you're just like,
yeah.
And she's not even eating ass. That's all we do.
That's all we do.
Obviously, we
she
should.
like replies for Sheila. She's like, and eating my ass, right? Question mark.
Question
Yeah.
mark. She doesn't make you do that? What the fuck?
Uh,
Oh my God.
Here's
man.
a nice sentence to wrap up the
Okay.
kind
And
of
here
wrap
we
up.
go. Obviously, we should not have dated for a single day, let alone a year. No, you shouldn't have. But look, we all make mistakes.
We
made
all do.
mistakes.
You know what? I did someone's homework for them one time in high school.
While you were
Okay.
dating them?
It was
Or
probably someone that you knew, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
whisper
Yeah.
name? Just kidding.
Well, we weren't dating. He was like always kind of dating this other girl, but then kind of dating me-ish, but was like really weird about it.
Mm.
And
Huh.
one time
Damn.
he was like, "Oh, I can't do my essay." I was like, "Want me to?" I offered to do it. I was like, "I can do it for you."
Oh my God.
And so I did it. I wrote the whole thing.
Was he a dummy?
He was a dummy, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But also he got an F on the
So you didn't do a good job either.
Wait. Sorry.
Having someone do your homework and then get you an
Get an
F.
F?
Yeah, he got an F because of it. But I will say I was like, oh, how did the essay go?
Wait,
did the
can I just
teacher
say
like it?
you saying he got an F? Sorry, but
You
you
got
got
an
an
F.
F.
I got an F. I got an F for him, but he kind of deserved it. He was an asshole. I will
Right.
say years later, he messaged me and apologized for being an asshole. So
That's nice.
it's fine. But he was like,
You got a man. Honestly, that is the coolest thing ever because it also means he did not even check that paper.
Right.
No.
And he didn't even
F.
look.
I know. Well, he was like, the teacher said, yeah, this was really odd and didn't sound like you wrote it at all.
Oh, so he got
Oh,
an F
so
for
it was just
plagiarizing.
Because
Yeah.
they could tell that
It wasn't
it was a
him.
different writing style. You were probably using like periods and prepositions and,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was
full
punctuation,
sentence.
yeah.
And they were like, well, I know this
That's
piece of
not
shit
Connor.
can't write.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put my whole heart into it. I remember doing that, but I was like, well, this will be better than whatever he could produce.
Let me ask you
So-
this. What was the essay about?
I think it was about the Scarlet Letter.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, okay.
Pretty
Interesting
sure.
about shame.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy
Topic you
shit.
should
Yeah.
have. Maybe,
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I can't believe I did that. But
I
Y'all
was
have
doing
done
shit like that
stupid
in
things.
college so
Yeah.
much, like offering to help guys.
What?
Oh my God. Like I wasn't writing
Jeez.
full papers, but I was like helping men do fucking stuff, hoping that they would fuck me. They didn't. They wanted me to write their
Wow.
paper.
Right.
you wrote it?
Damn.
No, I didn't do that much, but I was doing
You were helping.
like I was helping people with stuff that I'm like, why? And it's because I was
right.
a loser.
Right.
Right.
And that's fine.
Okay, no worries.
I
Yeah, no
will
worries.
say, as
Did you ever write an essay for someone?
No. Wait. No, I did not. It sounds like something that I would have done if the opportunity presented itself and I felt like it was going to. Like in high school, if somebody wanted me to do that, and I thought it was going to net me some kind of result.
That's what I'm
I
saying. You,
totally would have.
yeah.
It never came up. I absolutely would have done that, and it would have been
Same.
really embarrassing after the fact.
Well, he was like one of the kind of cooler kids. He was like on the football team, and as the theater kid, I was like, okay, you know, I'm always trying to be a little bit cooler, so this'll help. I fucked us both.
I
fucked us both.
absolutely would have done
Did
that.
you guys ever hook up or anything? We can
no,
bleep it out, don't worry.
no,
You can-
no. Like we kissed a few times.
Oh, that's
He
I would have
That's
done that.
hooking
I
up
would
where
have
we're
written a whole
from.
paper.
That's hooking
No
up.
problem.
Did you wait?
No, he
did
was
you
weird.
derf? Do you remember derfing?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yo, this is crazy. I just remembered that.
No, I
What's
remember
derfing?
hearing
Tell us
about
about
it.
derfing immediately.
It was just a term for dry humping, essentially. But
They
everybody
somehow
was.
made an awful
I
phrase
remember-
worse.
No, I know. They came to school. I remember one of my friends was
Jesus,
like,
God.
yeah, and you know, blah, 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 derf last night. I was like, shut the
I
fuck
hope not.
up. So I guess I did, but I
Yeah,
wasn't
we
calling
were
it that because I wasn't an
derfing.
idiot.
I mean, I ain't never derf. I wasn't derfed up, but
You were derfed up?
I wasn't derfed up.
No, nice
I would have killed to derf. I would have done anything.
Writing a 5-page essay just for the chance
Just-
of a derf.
just to derf.
Just a smidge of derfing, please.
Derf me, please.
I'm glad we're getting derfing out there. That is something I have not remembered
Oh.
in years.
Oh my
and
God,
that
every
was
now and then
such
I
a
think
thing.
about
We can
it.
put it on your
Yeah.
porn TV.
Yeah.
Everybody
Derfing.
look up derfing.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those
Is it
terms that
DERF? Or are we looking at
I-
EU?
in
or?
my brain it's DU. I
DU,
don't think it was
yeah.
ever written out
That is
necessarily.
It wasn't. People were
horrid.
just saying it.
It's also like something that I think only existed for the 3 years that we were in high school, and
Yes.
then nobody else ever
Okay,
said
so
it.
it's not a Utah
Mhm.
term. It's
No.
a
Maybe it's a
Cottonwood
Cottonwood
cold.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, we got to go back. We skipped the reunion, so we'll never
You would have
know.
found out at the reunion. They
Yeah.
probably been
If
like,
people
y'all
were
derfing
derfing.
yet or not?
Yeah. People probably got together because they derfed.
Right.
They
They're
got
probably-
married
oh
from
my
it.
God.
Oh, 100%.
They're probably
Oh.
assuming that since you guys aren't married, that you're just
That we're out here
that you're
derfing.
stuck at derfing. You haven't
Oh,
gone to the
yeah,
next
yeah.
level.
I haven't done
they're
anything
also
else.
sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just derfing.
Just derfing around.
Are you guys
Good
ready to
Lord.
find out how it ended with Sheila Summers?
I do.
Yes.
All right, how did it end?
She's from Wisconsin. Oh, that's why she has the friend that smells like cheese. And her parents are Christian
Smell like
marriage
home.
counselors. They're
Oh.
super conservative. I could have told you that. And rich as hell. Her grandfather is like super racist and homophobic billionaire. She lived off their trust fund and she Venmoed me things for things under $1.
She'd like Venmo requests for things under $1.
That's what rich people do.
Ew.
They're
It's So
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Prison.
Oh my God, you dated one of the most evil people in the world.
Literally.
But I went to Wisconsin to meet her parents for the first time, and they had a book on their coffee table that was like Pray the Gay Away or something like that. But before this dinner, she asked me if I could speak in an Indian accent to her parents.
What?
She was like, they think it's so funny.
oh my God.
When you thought this, Sheila Summers couldn't get worse.
Damn.
Oh my
Sheila
God.
Summers is
evil.
currently serving under President Trump in his cabinet. Did we know that?
Half of Congress is
100%.
currently
Yeah.
Sheila Summers.
Yeah.
Sheila
she might be-
Summers did a long stint on Fox News, and now
Yeah.
she's in Trump's cabinet.
Yep.
They think
God.
it's so funny. Oh, God.
Okay, so what
Wow.
happened after that?
Do we know? Sorry to cut
No,
off,
please.
because there is iMessage in this story. Do we know? She's 27. Do we know around what year this happened?
This is about
2015,
wait, so it's
maybe,
about
right?
7 years ago.
Okay.
So that's
2018.
2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Good
Wow.
God.
So you may actually have been involved in Trump's cabinet.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
probably.
Probably not a far stretch.
No.
The way we broke up was that I left Wisconsin and never spoke to her again. Oh,
my
she was in
God.
Wisconsin this whole time.
Yeah, she
It
was at their
all makes sense.
house being like,
okay.
hey, talk to my parents in an Indian accent. They'll love it. They'll think it's funny. Like you're meeting
Yeah.
your girlfriend's parents for the first time. They have a book that says Pray the Gay
Pray the
Away on
Gay
the
Away,
table.
and
So
she
you
was like-
know that they don't
Yeah.
support like
no,
what?
Anything.
Speaking of
Yeah.
stereotypical, yeah. So wait, were they did they know that they were dating? Like did the parents
There's no way.
Yes, but they like I guess they're okay if it's their daughter or they're not
Huh.
cool with it. But like
Oh my
if I remember
God.
correctly, they did.
This sounds like Get Out a little bit.
Oh,
like come meet,
100%.
come meet my white parents now, talking your little Indian
Do
accent.
the accent.
But also
Yeah.
the mom is literally they're Christian marriage counselors. The parents were so like it is like the mom in Get Out is a like a
right,
hypnotherapist
she's
a
or
little
whatever.
therapist,
A therapist that
yeah.
uses.
Yeah, she's gonna try to pray the gay and the Indian away.
Oh, she's gonna do
Yeah.
something to
God.
you. You need to get out. So
Yeah.
she did.
Thank
Luckily,
God.
Mira did leave
She
Wisconsin
left Wisconsin.
and never
Okay.
spoke to her again.
Thank God.
She sent me a long apology letter a year later just to clear her conscience.
I think she wanted to have that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Well,
you know what?
in case it came up, because she's in the
Exactly.
cabinet now,
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Trump's
Of course.
cabinet. Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure that apology letter was hard for her to write because she's not Asian. So
Yeah.
she
right.
She probably got her
Probably
new
struggled through
girlfriend
it.
to.
Yeah.
her new Asian girlfriend.
Yeah.
So didn't you
Right.
guys both go back to the same school after that trip? And did you not see her around?
No, because I immediately became popular.
Thank God.
Wait.
Icon.
She
So-
literally was like, I didn't see her anymore because I was popular after that.
So this
She was
other
a
girl wasn't
loser.
popular.
Yeah, remember she was number like 11 out of
Oh,
15.
sure. She was weathered. She
Right.
was okay. Well, now I amend my statement because I feel like I kind of criticized Mira a little bit for calling this person weathered, but I think she's sort of
She
like
is
the most
weathered.
weathered.
Yeah.
And her
She's
soul is
spot on.
weathered.
I have a fun update that
Okay.
I don't know if Mira knows. Maybe Mira does.
Oh my god.
Because Mira kept saying this woman's first and last name, I immediately Googled this woman because I was
Oh
like,
my
I
God,
need
I
to
have
see.
to see.
Yes.
And I didn't find out that much. I found her LinkedIn and it was like, fine, whatever. But then I found something amazing, which is a wedding website for her and another woman.
Okay.
The other woman's white.
Oh,
The
Okay.
exciting part of this wedding website is that as of when we looked it up, it was like details coming soon for our wedding, July 2025. And they've never been updated, which I
Oh,
think
they
means
broke up.
wedding's off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because maybe
So
she
she had
was
a
kind of
heartbreak.
maybe she was kind of feeling Cora right now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
she went back
maybe
Oh
to
she went
wait,
Cora.
back
it
to
was the
Cora.
reverse. She was feeling Sheila. Never
Cora
mind,
was
doesn't
feeling
matter.
Sheila.
But
Yeah.
either way, maybe Sheila was feeling Cora. Maybe she went back. So
Oh my god.
Sheila Summers maybe
Wow.
wedding off.
Oh,
Mira, good news for
farewell.
you.
Just the JD Vance of lesbians.
All right. Are you ready to hear about the one who got away on a
Yeah.
hopefully more positive note?
Yeah.
All right.
Mira, I really hope things are looking up for you because Jesus Lord
Don't
Christ.
you worry. Kind of by the end, they are.
Okay, good.
Mira, who is the one who got away?
2 months ago, I got out of a 6.5-year relationship. I boxed at a gym. Oh, do you have anger that you want to take out? Around the
Sheila
corner
Summers.
from me. And a few months before my breakup, I met a girl at the gym who looked like my celebrity crush. She would come to the gym and we'd box together. And then all of a sudden, she stopped coming. A few weeks went by and I broke up with my girlfriend, Ruby. But she and I would still hang out as friends. My ex, Ruby, and I went to a friend's housewarming and Gym Girl was there. She recognized me and came over and we had a really good conversation. I got her Instagram and then I got her number and asked her out.
Okay, things are going good.
Okay. So
Hey.
far, so good.
Okay,
Things are
so did
looking
she
up.
say yes? Did you guys go out?
We went on the best first date I've ever had. Also, completely randomly, all these really cool people from my industry happened to be at the bar we went to, and they kept approaching me and giving me all this attention and complimenting me. I was feeling so swaggy. Good for you. Halfway through, she was like, I don't want to scare you, but this is the first date I've been on with a girl, which really surprised me because she was totally crushing it. It was my first date going out with someone who is more charismatic than I am. Okay, brag. It was so nice to take a back seat because usually I'm the talker. She paused at one moment and was like, I'm having an I've only dated men moment because this is the most I've ever spoken on a single date.
That's
Damn.
sad, but kind
Aw.
of cute.
Sad
Wait,
but
the other
cute.
girl said
The other
that.
girl was
Other
like,
girl
oh,
said
that's
that.
she was like,
sweet.
this is
Okay.
the most I've spoken on a date.
Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, this
Indictment
is
of
nice.
men.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
This is a good uplifting
I'm
turn.
loving that this is happening.
Same.
Yeah, it's going really good.
Good act 2.
Mm-hmm.
We moved to another bar and another group of my hottest, most interesting friends happened to be there and came up like, Mira, oh my God, whoa, your date is so hot. And Gym Girl was like, your friends are so hot. It just felt so serendipitous. I felt like I had it in the bag. It was the first thing to give me hope since I've been struggling to leave an apartment I was in with my ex. I was like, I could stay here forever. I'm so comfortable. And then I had this first date that was so great. The next morning, Gym Girl sent me a text saying, that was so great. I loved our date, but I don't really want to see someone who is fresh out of a relationship. After that text, I immediately moved out of my place. Within a week, I was signing a new lease just because the date was so phenomenal. Wow.
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 Okay.
Get that bad energy out and get into a good situation. Well, this
It's
is a
kind of
lot
nice
better.
when you have like a date that gives you some hope for you're like,
Yes.
maybe
Yeah.
not this, but the future's okay.
Yes, yes.
We
Things
can
are
get-
getting figured out.
Things are good.
Oh my God.
Sometimes it does take like a good date or like a good person, even if you're not going to end up dating them, to be like, I need to clean some things up.
Right.
I need to switch some things.
Also, now, even in hearing that second story, oh, it's not even over, but hearing that, it feels like Mira's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
just in life generally since
Oh.
then. Because I don't feel like the person that I'm talking to now, talking about like this girl talking about, oh, I was boxing and oh, I'm the most charismatic person I've ever met, which I'm sure you are, is gonna walk into a room with like somebody someone they're dating hooking up with someone else and like walk out being like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You gonna hit that bitch in the face. Goddamn elbow in her mouth.
She left Wisconsin and she took that plane and turned her whole life around. She went back to school, got popular, stopped talking to Sheila Summers.
This is
also though, like going
uplifting.
to a bar and having two bars and having your like really hot, great friends come up and like gas you up.
Planned out.
Oh my God. I would have been freaking out.
Like a movie.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mira.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. Okay, so have you spoken?
Guess what? I'm not going to Venmo you $100 anymore.
We're taking it back.
Now you're fine.
Now you're charismatic?
You can hit up them. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll still let me.
We still will. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do it.
Have you spoken to Gym Girl since then?
No, but I've shown every single one of my friends that screenshot of what she sent and asked if I can ask her out again in the new year, and everyone said yeah, so I think I will.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if you're...
I interviewed her a little bit ago, so this is not as immediate as it sounds. So she like moved out. She's on her own. She's like, I'm going to wait a couple months and then in the new year.
But this is like current.
This is
current.
This
New
just
Year
happened.
Oh my God.
So
They could be
they
hooking up as we
could be
speak.
together.
Yes.
If you are Mira.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She could be
They
eating her ass
their asses right now.
I know.
Wow.
That is so sweet.
Somewhere out there, someone's eating her ass. Okay.
And
No,
it's
you're
beautiful.
gonna have to come on and do that for the
You
whole
need,
opening.
wow, not to call back to karaoke, but we
Wow.
should go and
Yeah,
you should.
that was actually
That's
pretty
an
good.
original song you should
That's
do.
pretty good.
Great. So we got to get into the breakup of it all because obviously there was an ex mentioned of 6 years.
Oh.
So how did you meet your ex of 6.5 years?
So my ex, Ruby, and I met in college too.
We're back in the dorms.
Back
back
into
in
the
We're not in the
lesbian
dorms
dorm.
actually, I think, but
Great.
we're in the prison college.
Yeah.
Once I was unshackled, prison, from
Okay.
Sheila, I became friends with one of Ruby's friends, and one day that mutual friend was like, Ruby wants to hook up with you. Isn't that so weird? And I was like, yeah, that's so random, crazy.
Yeah.
So random when someone
Why
who's
would
cool
someone
wants to
say
hook up
that's
with
so
me.
weird? I would like go hook up with my
Yeah,
friend.
Yes.
go.
Yeah, do it. The very next time I saw her was at that mutual friend's house for a Christmas party, and there was a ton of people there. Ruby was in a bedroom with like 10 other people, and I just walked in and I was like, everyone, I gotta tell Ruby a secret. Everyone get the fuck out. So
Wow.
everyone leaves, and we just have sex on top of everyone's coats that were on the bed. God damn, Mira.
She
You
really,
really got your groove back.
I'm not kidding. She
Damn,
left
yeah.
Wisconsin and was like, I'm different now.
You really
Yeah.
turned this around. I was
Turned it
feeling
around.
so bad for you. I don't need to do that. You're thriving. You're
I know,
doing
she's
doing
wonderful.
so good.
No,
I don't even.
pumped
I don't even
up.
care. Jesus Christ. You Venmo me $100.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Walking into a room and being like, I have to tell you, I have to tell Ruby something, and then the something is, I'm gonna
I'm
fuck
not
you.
gonna
Yeah,
fuck
everybody
you,
get
and then they
out.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's so fucking
Damn,
cool. I
that's
would've
cool as shit.
freaked out. I probably, if I was Ruby, I would have been frozen in just being so impressed by it that I don't even know. It would have taken me a second to be like,
I mean, it led to a
Yeah.
6-year relationship. So
that's so true. That's
awesome.
so true.
On the pile of coats. I wonder
Now-
how big the pile was.
Oh, there's more
Yeah.
coming.
And I remember
like
what
a
kind of
big mountain.
coats.
Right.
You'd be
Right.
fucking on a North Face?
Yeah, what are we
I
doing?
think it was
For-
in the Midwest and pretty cold, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yes,
Ooh, so they're
a
gonna
nice
get sweaty.
down. Yes,
Their
really
backs
sweaty.
will get sweaty.
People were coming in at random moments to get their coats.
Oh
and in
my God.
hindsight, it's obviously it's embarrassing, but it was college. It didn't matter. We had no shame.
That is so funny to be like, someone is getting finger blasted on top of your coat, and you're
Yeah,
like,
and you're just like,
sorry,
I'm
guys.
just gonna get
and like kind of tugging a little bit.
And then you're like, actually, no, sorry, this one
Sorry,
isn't mine. I
sorry.
think, can I just,
and my
Mm,
purse,
mhm.
and then
Yeah.
someone from the doorway is like, "Can you get mine too?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"The yellow
purple
one."
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I think it's, yeah.
Jesus.
Damn, this is
Meanwhile,
a
the two of them
fucked
do
up coat check.
not stop.
We're just like, yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Damn. Well,
I
good for
asked her. I was
them.
like, "Did you guys stop?" She was like, "No, we didn't care." And I was like,
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That
I
is
mean,
bold.
I hope the coats were waterproof. I hope that
I do too. I'm a little concerned about, you know.
there's a
Again,
cleanliness situation.
Yeah.
It would suck to go home and be like, I'm gonna throw this away.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna squirt on my damn coat? My damn FUBU? You're gonna
Yeah.
squirt on my damn FUBU?
Yeah.
Don't do
Those,
that.
like really expensive goose ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
those
like the goose down,
goose
down
whatever.
jackets,
And you can't
and
really
it's
wash
cold.
them.
And also, it's cold as shit. So
Oh,
if you squirting all over
jeez.
that coat, I put that on. Now I'm frozen.
Now you're frozen.
You, bitch,
It's
you gave me hypothermia.
Someone's like,
because
oh, did you fall? Did you slip in a puddle?
No.
Two girls were having
Mira
great
had to hook
lesbian
up with
sex.
Ruby.
Mira squirted all over my
Yeah,
jacket.
And I
yeah.
squirted
great.
all over my damn jacket. It's the fucking third time this week this has happened.
But then your friend steps in and is like, actually, this is really good for Mira,
Yeah.
though. Like,
you
she is
didn't
in a
know
better
about Sheila.
If you
so
heard about
it's
Sheila
okay.
Summers, you'd be happy with what happened to your coat. Okay,
Cool.
so did you and Ruby start dating then?
No, we began hooking up every month or so, and everyone knew, but she was still in the closet. Then she went to Spain for a semester, and I got a random girlfriend, Cheyenne. In Spain, Ruby all of a sudden became okay with her sexuality.
It happens in Spain. I feel like that's,
Yeah.
You're in Europe. You're like,
You
oh,
gotta go.
it's cool.
That's
You
the
gotta
European
do it.
mindset.
Mm-hmm. There was another gay girl on her trip, and this girl was like the funniest, most charismatic person alive. And Ruby was like, I didn't realize being gay could be normal and cool. It's actually one of the most normal and cool things that there is.
It is.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I feel like a fucking loser. Oh,
Because,
there you
she said that as a joke. I want to be fair. She was
Right.
like,
Okay.
when you go to Spain and meet another gay person, you're like, actually, it could be cool to be gay.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait,
You're being so
we've been
effortless.
hooking up for
Right,
months.
we were gay.
Like,
Mhm.
it was cool when I was being gay.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
got to figure themselves out. Mira, you
yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that. You made mistakes before too.
Mira.
Yeah, we know about him.
When she came back, we started flirting again, but I still had my random girlfriend, Cheyenne.
Sorry, Cheyenne.
Sorry, Cheyenne. But Mira's been through a lot. One
Yeah.
night, Ruby and I had a bunch of friends over and we were going to go to a bar, but Cheyenne was only 20, so she couldn't go. I was like, oops.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Cheyenne.
This is the big leagues, little girl. It was the most disgusting bar in our college town. It closed down because too many people got roofied. Ruby and I just started making out in the middle of the bar. Everyone could see it. Cheyenne was texting me like, where are you? What's happening? She knew something was up.
Sorry,
She was busy getting finger blasted, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, Cheyenne.
This really goes to show that, like, because next week you're gonna get a stack of stuff, and the worst ex is gonna be Mira. You're a villain in
I
somebody
hope.
else's story.
If somebody knows, Cheyenne, if you know who you are, go ahead
Yeah,
Cheyenne.
and
go
write
ahead
in.
and write in.
Go ahead
We're
and write
all
in.
heroes and we're all villains in somebody else's
It's so
story.
true.
And that's
Yeah.
what happens.
Especially in college.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Especially-
my
Well,
God.
honestly, for me, I was a fucking dork and a loser, so I feel like I did not get to be in a college villain situation.
Okay.
But-
Hero?
But after, maybe?
No,
You did-
hero.
no, okay.
Oh, probably after.
Because there's like,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not
As an
necessarily
adult, of
college, but I
course.
feel like
Yeah.
some point in your 20s, you are both a hero and a villain to
Sure.
a group of people.
Absolutely.
And sometimes often you never see those people again.
And you don't see those
Yeah.
people again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cheyenne.
Sorry to Cheyenne. This just happened a few more times until eventually I had to She's like,
Cheyenne was constantly texting me like, y'all are at the
Where
bar?
are you?
Yeah.
She's like,
And Cheyenne doesn't know that they're making out.
She
well,
knew.
I feel
She
like
knew.
she
She
knows
knows
in
the
her
vibes.
heart.
I think
but
she
okay.
knew because it got around the campus pretty quickly. I was like, you guys were still at the bar, and she was
Well-
texting you, and she was like, yeah, people were texting Cheyenne, being like,
Oh,
they're
Jesus,
at the
like,
bar.
hey,
She was
Yeah.
hooking up with her on coats before.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
like, oh, you're hanging out with that girl
that you
hooked
squirted
up
all over
with
the coats
you're the coat girl, and I'm just
Yeah.
home.
because I'm
and
20 and I
you're
can't
gonna-
even get into the shitty
Oh my
bar
God,
where
that
people are getting roofied.
When you're
Get
20,
a fake ID.
just don't be dating people that are running ahead of you. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Just don't.
No,
Just
Get a
this is
don't.
fake
bound to
ID,
happen in
Cheyenne.
college.
God damn, it's tough out there to be a person.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
It's hard.
Okay. You know when you desperately want someone to break up with you, so you're just ignoring them and doing sketchy stuff? She was hanging on and willing to work on it, and I just eventually broke up with her in a really cowardly way. Cheyenne, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Well, there you go.
That's nice. Okay, so what happened with Ruby then?
We started dating almost immediately. You think? Our vibe was always more friends rather than intense romance. That doesn't sound right. But it
we
was
saw
still
the
nice.
coats. We know.
Obviously, nice enough to date for 6.5 years, but she was even more passive than me. She kind of followed me around. I'd plan our social calendar, I'd plan our trips. I moved to LA and she came, even though she doesn't like it here.
Okay.
I broke up with her, but it was pretty mutual. We knew we were better as friends. We're still on really good terms. You know, when a couple has a baby to fix the relationship, I got us a bandage dog, and it completely made things worse.
Ooh.
I love our dog so much, but the dog sleeps in bed with us. It's hard to be horny after looking at your dog's sweet baby face. We had a lot of fun and the relationship was good. No one makes me laugh that much. When you're with someone that long, they know so much about you. It's like a tailored comedy show. That's true. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nice sentiment about
Yeah.
a breakup.
Yeah.
I do think it's like probably very, very difficult to break up with somebody and be like, oh, all those inside jokes are like, that's dead.
Yeah, that's gone now.
that
That's
is
like-
like one of the hardest parts.
Oh
And
my
then being
God.
like, I should be texting someone about this stupid, boring thing right now.
Yeah.
And I have no
Yes.
one to text.
And when
Yeah.
you have like a relationship where it's like certain things will happen in the world or in life or to like other people where you're like, oh, we would fucking talk about that.
Yes.
Oh, we would have a field day with
Yes.
that. I guess
I'll just think about
I
it.
guess I'll just think about it myself and
Yep.
wonder what she would say about it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yes.
That is rough.
It's
It's like the
tough.
3 months after.
Yeah, it's a close
Bummer.
friend. It's somebody who's really, and it's also they're bringing new things out of you. You're having a lot of fun. Breakups are terrible.
Suck.
It sucks.
But keep in mind that after this, Mira goes on her amazing date.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's,
Because this was okay.
this is the woman that she had just broken up with when she went on that amazing date.
I like that all these stories are
okay.
being told backwards, like Memento.
It really was. Like every time I told the story, I was like, wait, how did that start? And she's like, well, let me tell you
Well,
about
this
someone
is other
else.
thing.
And I was like,
Okay.
okay, let's hear more. Let's hear
It's
more.
like strings connecting everything.
Okay, so we're going to hear about the best sex that Mira has ever had. And it's
Okay.
not the coat story.
Okay.
Wow.
I know.
Not on a bunch of lumpy coats? Okay.
Crazy.
I slept with a colleague fairly recently. The business we worked for ended up closing, so we don't work together anymore. I knew her very well. I knew she hadn't dated anyone or had any hookups in the last 5 years. I was the first person she came out to because at one point I was like, we haven't really addressed it, but you know you're acting weird because you're gay, right? She was shocked.
Mira told this woman she was
Wow.
gay.
Whoa.
So she didn't, did she not know?
She didn't know.
That is so bold.
But also, again, I think that is kind of like the charisma of the confidence factor of being like, you know that
Damn.
you're acting weird because you have a crush on me. And the woman being like, oh, and she's like, yeah, you're gay. I'm like, you're gay.
Whoa, I want to do that. I want to call someone out like that. And then
She's
they're
like-
like, no, I don't.
Yeah. You have a crush on me.
Yeah.
Something that never
No.
would have worked for me. Yeah, because you like me though. They'd be like,
Yeah,
That's how I start every
No.
business meeting. I'm like, so everyone here has a crush
So
on me.
everyone has a
Anyway,
crush on me.
let's move
obviously.
forward. And everyone's
Yeah.
like, no, we don't.
No, we
Stop.
were actually trying to fire you.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So-
You're fired.
no, it's
Your
because you have a
performance
crush
has
on me.
been really bad.
That's
You're
like, she's doing
yeah.
this at work.
You're
That's like
staring at me.
hilarious.
That
She's
is
like,
so bold.
so you know you're being weird to me because you're gay.
you have a crush on me.
Whoa.
And then she dunks a basketball.
That level of
So,
confidence.
but this woman was shocked by
Yeah.
the announcement that she was gay.
Then the
Hmm.
weekend happened and she came back on Monday and was like, yeah, I'm gay. So we had some
Oh.
discussions about that.
Taking the weekend to think about being
Yeah.
gay.
Then 9 a.m. Monday morning.
You get the
Yeah.
slack.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey,
oh.
by the way,
hey, yeah, you're
I
gay.
also love like, I
Okay.
mean, everybody come out on their own time or whatever.
Unless Mira tells you, and then come
And
out
then
on
you
her
come
own.
out when Mira says it's
you
time
have a
to come
weekend.
out.
Take
yeah.
a weekend.
Because Mira's like, I'm not fucking her. I'm not waiting for anybody to go to Spain anymore. It's here.
Yeah.
It's now. You're gay.
You're gay.
Yeah.
If
well,
you're
she's
flirting-
been through a lot.
Right.
So she can own this.
She can own it.
Yeah.
There was clearly tension between us, and I was expecting the sex to be so bad because not only am I the first woman she's fucked, but I'm the first person she's fucked in 5 years. But the
Ooh.
second we kissed, I could tell that she'd been thinking of sex every day of her life. It was
Wow,
just
I
living
know.
passively in her brain at all times. Immediately, I was like, you are way better in bed than me. This is horrifying, but also cool. She just had a horny person mindset. Within a week of hooking up, she suggested we go to a sex toy store and get like 1 million toys. I was like, perfect. She was so DTF. She was so down for all of it. She'd randomly say things like, if you want to piss on me, that's cool.
They're just driving, and she's like, hey, if you
If you want to piss on me,
Wow.
That's cool.
That's all right.
Casual. Okay.
Okay.
After
This
a
is your
week-
coworker that you had to tell was gay. And now
Yeah.
y'all are in the car just like,
that shit had been
By the way-
built up. That's 5 years.
5
of like,
years.
Once it's 5 years of no fucking and you haven't fucked a woman, it's just like immediately like, yeah,
Open
piss
the
on me.
floodgates.
Yeah. Whatever.
like, sure, go for it.
Shit,
Good for her.
have
She
you ate
needed
ass?
it.
She's gonna be
Yeah.
like, have I? Let me tell you something. Wow. Randomly
Sorry.
say things and it'd be like, oh, if you want to piss on me, that's cool. And I'd be like, well, I don't, but I'll keep that in mind. We had the wildest sex. I think personally that you owe it to this person to piss on them. In my
if she
opinion.
brought it up, it feels like she's bringing it up for a reason.
Oh yeah,
It's-
yeah. She wants it.
She wants it.
She definitely wants it.
I do think it's so fun to be like this very, like, maybe not repressed, just like at least internal person about sex for 5 years. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden your coworker tells you, not only are you gay, we can fuck. Floodgates are open.
Then a
Let's
week
go.
later.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
know.
her.
I know.
It's like I also love that sort of this narrative arc that we've been seeing is, you know, Mira came from a place where I feel like she felt really repressed
Yeah.
and wasn't able to have the experiences that she needed. And now, you know, all this time has gone by and now look, she's affecting other people to
Yeah.
allow them to
Yes.
open their own floodgates. I think it's
Mhm.
just sort of a beautiful full circle thing. We grow.
Okay, so what is the craziest sex that you two, the coworker and Mira, you guys had?
We had a lot of public sex. She and I are in a book club together. That's got to be hot. If you're fucking somebody you're in a book club
The
with.
tension of like you both pretending to read the same book, but you know that you were not reading this weekend. You're like,
No. You're like, yeah, we did not get another chapter into the Scarlet Letter.
They're like, I love the climax. Am I right? And then everyone's like, we know you two are fucking.
Yeah.
You know? Stop.
Being in a situation where it's like, oh, nobody knows we're fucking and we are. I get it.
Yeah, that's fun.
With everyone we used to work with.
Oh.
Yep, and every month a new person hosts the book club. She and I would drive together and park like a block away and just fuck outside their houses. Yep.
My God.
Yeah.
They're doing crazy style.
That's good.
Okay, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
After everyone left, we'd get in my car and fuck. Of course. We'd go to the beach and make a tent and fuck there. A lot of public sex. A lot of alcohol.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I totally get this. Good for you.
Yeah.
Also, I always thought maybe because I have a deep voice and dress a bit mask that I was a top. That is not true. I found that out with her. Oh, that was part of my sexuality that was untapped. I'd never been fucked by a strap-on before because that's usually my job, but she did. I really loved it.
So do you have a preference now in terms of topping versus bottoming?
I'm versed now. They're equals, whatever the vibes are.
So do you guys still hook up?
No, I just didn't want to date her seriously. Everyone at our work was like, she's in love with you, and I wasn't looking for that. Oh, man.
Mira.
Mira is probably her one that got away.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they had this huge experience together of her coming out.
Yeah.
Crazy sex.
Yeah. But also to this coworker from Mira, it's like, hey, you're welcome. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The world has been open now. You've just found out that you're gay.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good news. Mira broke it to you.
Damn.
How long were they doing this?
It does not say.
I think it was for a couple months.
Couple months.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay.
Well, those things, like, eventually it turns into either you're dating and you find something more there, or you're just like, all right, this is probably not.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
You can't date somebody, you can't fuck somebody for months and like them as a person and not eventually come to the conclusion, why aren't we dating?
Right.
Like, it's just, at some point you gotta be like, we kind of are.
It's either you're staying in, you just can't stay in the super hot sex zone forever, unfortunately.
No.
We all wish we could.
Everybody
You
wants
can't.
that.
Of course.
You idealize the idea that you could for like ever, but you're like, nah, it can't. It gets like whatever.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it starts to drop off a little bit, you're like, okay, do I have like more feelings, or is it just like, nah,
That was fun.
It is fun.
Yeah,
This is always the
Probably
thing.
done.
Every time that one of my friends starts having casual sex with someone, they're like, it's just casual. Like, and I'm like,
Is it?
well, that's
It's
got a
usually
2-month
like-
timeline.
yeah,
and I
it's like
can't
2
wait
to
to see
3
you
months.
in 7.5 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, there's probably enough of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she told her coworker that she wasn't looking for being in love with her.
Right.
And
I was going to say, I don't want to date anyone right now, but I do want to date that woman I went on a really good first date with. I
Yeah.
think that is
Gym
going to happen
baddie?
for you.
That
Yeah,
one?
gym
Yeah,
baddie.
Yeah.
gym girl.
So that's
Yeah.
where Mira
Wow.
is right now. That's her
Okay.
status
What
update
What a
is
beautiful tapestry of
She's
a life.
awesome.
which she might be. Again, she said she's going to try in the new year, so she might be with Gym
Could be
Girl right
happening
now.
right now,
Again,
yeah.
I think she is. I'd like to think that she is.
I
I
hope so.
hope.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh my
So-
God.
I don't know.
Go
Lots
ahead,
of-
put your coat on the bed and
Put
Lay
that-
your coat
put
down.
those
get
coats
that
down.
ass eaten.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about being Mira?
I loved it. I've never been a gay woman before, ever, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is one of the most cool people that I've heard about. I feel like we're friends. I feel like I experienced
Yeah.
a lot of pathos and a lot of empathy for her situation, and it was very relatable. And then the way that she's sort of grown out of that to become an even more charismatic person than I could ever hope to be, actually gives me some level of jealousy, so I don't support her as much as I was going
support
to.
down.
As much as I would have when I just felt bad. I feel like she's mostly figured it out really well, so now I don't feel like I have to.
You can
be
loosen the
as-
reins.
Yeah, I can. I
Yeah.
was really feeling like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. But now it feels like you're fucking a lot, and you're not fucking racists anymore. And
Yeah.
so I think you're good. So
She's also only 27. She's like so cool at 27.
oh
It's
yeah,
like,
you got it figured
okay.
out. You got to a level that like, yeah, I think you're cool
She's
now.
at bars with her
Mhm.
cool hot friends coming
Yeah.
up and
Oh,
being like,
yeah.
"Oh my God,
Everybody
you're here."
knows your name.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yes.
thinks you're hot and you're in the community and everybody loves
It's like
you.
too much.
Yeah, so
it's only
you're
up from
fine.
here.
But like also,
Yeah.
Mira, if you do want to hang out and
If
like
you wanna
take
hang-
us
If you
wanna
out
hang,
and make
please
us
let
look
us know.
cool
Right.
and
Yeah.
teach us how to be charismatic.
Yeah, we can go to a
Please
gross
do.
bar.
Teach us. If you
Yeah.
have friends that are bi, you know,
Yeah.
have
We've
them
got
call
friends.
me.
Uh-huh.
Have them call
Have
everybody.
them call all
Yeah,
of us.
yeah.
Send an email and
Yeah.
we'll CC everyone.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Everybody in the studio.
Yeah.
And by the way,
We
everyone
all
in the
want in on
studio,
this.
you're gay.
Yeah.
You're gay.
So good news.
Mira says.
It's coming from Mira, straight from the top.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
What
super
a-
fun.
That was great.
And will you shout out your credits again and tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, well, look, I'm at Skyler Higley on Twitter and Instagram. You guys will find me. Yes, I'm still on Twitter. It's okay. It's a terrible place, but I'm still there. I do stand up, so look for that on YouTube and whatever. And I have a new podcast coming out called Help Me Be Black. It is about me asking other Black comedians to teach me about being Black because, as I said, we grew up in Salt Lake City and I'm adopted and have white parents, so I had no idea. So, check that out when it's out. It should be out in February. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Watch
yeah.
the Oscars on ABC
Oh my gosh,
when that comes out.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yay.
I can't believe they're going to let you do the whole thing.
I know, you're
they're
in
gonna let me do
charge.
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch all the celebrities' faces.
Good.
and say,
Please
"Is
tell
it
us
real?"
who threw up once
Yeah.
you find out. And if anyone else throws up, please write
Yeah,
into the
let us
show
know,
and we'll
let us
announce
know.
it on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll write in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do not contact us any other way.
Just
write
handwritten.
in.
Yeah.
Write us a
Send a
letter.
pigeon.
Thank you. If you're interested in us sharing your business anonymously on our next episode or just want to drop us a line, email us at noneofmybusinesspodcast@gmail.com. None of My Business is hosted by me, Sophia Benoit, and my co-host, Kelsey June Jensen. Our supervising producer is Justin Sales. Additional production by Sasha Ashal, Austin Gale, and Juliana Ress. Video editing and production by Kayla Talley. Social media support comes from Austin Gale, Kayla Talley, and Sasha Ashal. Special thanks go to Jonathan Ratliff, Hannah Lakin, John Richter, Belle Roman, and Alea Zaniris. Art direction by David Shoemaker. Motion design by Skull Closet Studio. Photography by Kyle Smithers. Hair by Issa Wilson. If you enjoyed today's show, like and subscribe, follow, or leave us a 5-star review. If you didn't like today's episode, well, that's none of our business.